trick into cutting Americans' health care without anybody knowing. Here's what they did. The Republicans just advanced their budget blueprint by a vote of 217 to 215, with every single Democrat voting no. That would allow them to make deep cuts to certain committees. Now, it's true that the Republican budget doesn't expressly make cuts to Medicaid and food stamps, but what it does do is mandate cuts to certain committees. So, for example, the Energy and Commerce Committee is forced to cut $880 billion from its budget. That is the committee that oversees Medicaid. You cannot cut $880 billion without cutting Medicaid. The Agriculture Committee is being forced to cut $230 billion. That is the committee that oversees food stamps. You cannot cut $230 billion without cutting food stamps. And so do you see the trick that they're pulling? None of them actually expressly voted for a cut to Medicaid. None of them expressly voted for a cut to food stamps, but they did force cuts to the committees that will then have to cut those exact programs. So they gave themselves one layer of protection to be able to maintain some plausible deniability so that when they go back to their districts, they don't have to say, oh, well, I voted for a budget that cuts Medicaid and food stamps, knowing full well that they did vote for a budget that forced the committees to then cut those programs. Again, a clever little trick to prevent them from having to take accountability for their own actions. They think we're stupid. We know better.